foreign, I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my faith, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew, ooh. Only winning is exception on my crew, yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ay, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that. Sound like you know. Okay, yeah, yeah. Then I hit that.
They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yo, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.
Where do I go? Where am I alone? They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking, but still got a reflux. I drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Huge us in the belly of the beach, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising, thinking what type of knowledge don't sink in. Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pour it on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Oh.
Take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drip. Yeah, hey, champion, huh? Yeah, we here. Yeah, yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a
pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house.
All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Coming straight out the south, got enough juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah, that's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that split, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been bought in this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Ay, met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm, she caught up a friend, that kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we hit.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain.
Start your week by installing your game plan. This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that...
Today, from Empower Field, that mile high in Denver, it's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's Oliver. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10. At their own 31.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down, Washington.
On first down, it's Smith. He finds Corey Davis. The 20. Touchdown, Washington.
Smith's pass.
Corey Davis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken a first quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Rock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Got Gordon open, completes it. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Locke. Able to get this to Gordon. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Let's see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Pulled in at the 24. very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A.J. Boye on the coverage.
To throw again, Smith. Escaping the pressure right. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards, 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 17.
A look at the numbers a week ago for Lindsay. 13 carries, 62 yards.
They look like a team that really...
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm. Relax a little bit and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The safety Landon Collins there to make the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Locke to throw. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
Alex Smith, sack.
Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit. And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Uncorks one for Davis. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Corey Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And now they're going to fake it. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a 2nd drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
On 2nd down, it's Gordon, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And does Washington have it? They do.
Alex Smith sacked.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
We saw a touchdown, too. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now Locke on the bootleg. He'll get that complete to Alberto. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. Third down here.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Locke working out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. Oh, and now some space to operate. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Corey Davis on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. He's going to drop this one down to Gordon. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the
operating from the gun. Locke over the middle, and it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, Locke, and that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw. It's Smith. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Looking to throw on second down. Lock to Gordon out left. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Operating from the gun. Lock. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. A pickup of 5 then. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. 12 yards there and a first down. Forced out to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interferences.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Juju Smith-Schuster with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Joey Slye.
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. A short kick taken at the 18. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose.
Melvin Gordon on the carry.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he's going to be tackled inside his 10-yard line. You may hear a few words from his head coach on that decision. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now, so as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week. Start your week by installing your game plan. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one's far from over as they start out here 1st down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9. Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that, your whole defense is going to be fired up. Really nice play getting to the ball.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Man, this is ridiculous, man.
Trailing here in the 2nd half, went for the aggressive play, got a little too aggressive.
You got to know when to pull up, or if you're going to go for it, how to take your body across a punter's body and not into him. Not a good play at all.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
On the play. And the Saints 1st down.
Breeze to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Breeze, a quick throw out to Thomas. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's got room. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Corey Davis. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And Washington has taken the lead here in the... Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
To Alvin Kamara.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Covered by Washington.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. First carry for James Conner. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. They stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Kaepernick to throw. Flushed out right. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Saints will have the football back. Stiff-armed him. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down now, but that clock rolling. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, Breeze. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One final try here for Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And some space here. 20. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the buck. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go in water down the devil.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Galilee rolling thunder, don't hear my cry, don't let alibi splash if I finally starting to realize never give up and go I can't watch TV, it's all a lot, tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why these people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time, infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could it's all to we're talking about you, brought to protecting the sons and daughters from political and slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch
into the red zone now. Kaepernick flush to his right. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab. And Washington has taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And that was a beautiful ball right there.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
38-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Wilson's pass.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Now Carson fumbles the football. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't. Lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Dancing to his left. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 50. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2 and go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the 1 and even the score?
And then that way, no matter what, at least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
Now Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Kaepernick. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Touchdown.
Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Back to throw, Kaepernick. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
They'll take over first down.
Oh, Kaepernick's going to throw it. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Kaepernick. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
I know there are a bunch of people that actually hate this route. They don't think it's successful very often. But if you get a little bit of space and you throw it in the right spot, you can see the end result. We just saw a touchdown.
Yeah, we did. Who's it usually tougher for? Obviously, that was a great catch. Is it tougher on the passer or on the receiver there on the fade?
I think it's tougher on the passer to put it in the right spot and give the receiver an opportunity. The receiver just usually goes and finds the football.
He did there and got a touchdown out of it. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the... Start your week by installing your game plan.
Tonight, from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Oliver. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Now Washington down on the scoreboard. A little over 80 ticks to go. A field goal won't help. They need a touchdown to send them to the Super Bowl as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Colin Kaepernick.
All right, partner, I'm a defender. I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And he's got it! Unbelievable! It's over! They win it, and they are headed to the Super Bowl!
Brandon, you know I love boxing, right? You know I love big fights, right? I had given them the standing 8 count a few times.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and coast. I can't watch TV, it's all a lot, tired of trying. Go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time infrastructure right. I don't got time. I could it's all to. We're talking about to protecting the sons and daughters from political manslaughter. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle, the top always gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left with nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
You'll burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out that you desire. No sin was that never be the same. You burn out if you jump into the fire. Can you feel it rushing through your veins? Though you make it out
for the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Browns 27, Washington 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Oliver. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching.
And it is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And it's caught. He got it in the end zone. So instead of trying to get 1 point closer, they roll the dice on the fake and come up with 2. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown.
For the point after.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game. They get the touchdown, then on the kickoff, they get another touchdown, picking up the fumble, taking it to the house in just a matter of moments. 2 quick scores, Charles.
Every time we start to neglect special teams and big plays that occur off of them, something like this happens that reminds us we've got ourselves a game now.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go around. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. Big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throw caught left side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
I need to get my
Gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
And what we just saw, very, very very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. And deep in his own territory, coughs up the football.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On second down, Mayfield again. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And all the way down to the 42. A big play that time for Cleveland. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. And finding the tackle. Walker. And it's a fumble. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
A fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
31. Browns, 27.
Again, it's Bell. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Bell. That's good for a Washington.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space. Olivier Vernon brings him down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Flipping to Gronkowski. That's clever. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the...
Now Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Olivier Vernon in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Throw out wide by Kaepernick is caught. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Say what you want, but Kaepernick's still one of the best at doing that as the scramble gets him a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Buying time to his left. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Philip Lindsey, 26 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner,
oh, and now they're going to fake it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10.
Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Browns on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. That will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Fabian Brown. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for... Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Back to it after the pick 6. Mayfield. And he completes it to Westbrook.
Mayfield.
7 yards, the pick up there.
Westbrook.
Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also 2 2-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephants?
Well, if you do it one bite at a time. That's the way they've got to play this, one play at a time. Yes, there's urgency. They have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. One bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
44-yard line.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 23.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And it's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. It's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
Another day, another dollar, baby.
And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Slide for the PAT.
For the point after.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Pulls it in at the 3rd. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up.
On the play. Recovered.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
On third and long, it's Kaepernick. Steps away to his left. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And the kings of the Super Bowl are the Washington football team. They win it, and they will once again possess. Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.